Ariana and the Rose for Songs That Made Me. Now, babe, I want to have a little conversation with you to kick off everything, to tell me a little bit about your life and where you're at right now, because you're working super hard.
Thank you. My life and where I'm at, working all the time. I feel like I live on a plane. It feels like I've worked really hard to be so busy and so sort of all over the place, but I'm really used to it at this point, so it feels good. And I've just put out an EP and making new music, so it's good.
The journey of an independent artist, then, how are you finding it?
It's a balance, I think, between a lot of hustle and then also sort of re-energizing yourself and reconnecting yourself to what you love and what you want to make and what you want to say. And so it's sort of the both of them. It's like the grind and the artistry of it. So it's like that the marriage of the two, I think.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, I like it so far. No one's said stop. So
yeah. Imagine stop right now.
I mean, I guess even if someone said that, I would be like, no, thank you.
So Songs That Made Me Then is about the music that has become part of you. What's made you the artist that you are?
Yes.
And I want to take us back to the very start. I want to think about when you were a little girl, when you're running around the house. What music were you listening to? What was on in the background?
I had a tape. I feel like it was like a dual, it like came in a dual set, but I don't know why it would have done. It was Robin, Show Me Love. Like Robin, beginning Robin. Like when her hair was like the swoopy short hair. And the Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
But the Robin tape was like really the one that I was obsessed with. Which is funny because Robin Phase 2 was so inspiring to me also. So it's kind of funny that like 10-year-old me and 18-year-old me felt the same way about her.
Show me love, show me like the right.
I would say it was that, and then also Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. I just had that album on repeat.
It's so good as well.
It's so good. All I wanted to do was be her. All I wanted to do was be that angry. So I feel like the first few songs I wrote, I tried to be like that, aloof, and like didn't care, but they didn't come out like that.
Alanis Morissette, if you're watching, please make another album like that.
Please make another album like that. No, she's happy with herself now, so I don't think she's going to.
It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you ought to know.
Let's talk about your parents then. What type of music were they listening to?
My dad listened to 50s doo-wop music.
Mm-hmm.
So he would, if I ever missed the bus, he would drive me to school, which was more often than he would have liked. And he always had this CD of like 50s music, and we used to listen to like Wake Up Little Susie and 16 Candles and Unchained Melody and like all of those. So I grew up listening to that, and he used to sing them like really full-heartedly. So I really love those songs.
And when you were growing up and you could get a hairbrush or a deodorant can or whatever, and you could look in the mirror or dance around your house and sing one song at the top of your voice, what song was it?
Oh my God. I feel like this is so lame of me. I feel like it was like a theater song. It was like from Les Mis or something. So embarrassing. I swear I think it was that. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, I think it was. And it wasn't until later.
What was the other Les Mis song? There's another big Les Mis song as well.
On My Own.
On My Own. Yes.
This is really embarrassing. I didn't think we were going to talk about this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did. I think that's what I did. I feel like I might have even sang it in public.
On my own, pretending he's beside me.
So moving then from that point into when you decided that you wanted to make music, what song was inspiring you at that time?
I really fell in love with singer-songwriter music actually first, and I was listening to like Carole King and things like that. But it really wasn't until when I was in college I heard the Goldfrapp record. I think she had 2 of her records at that point. I think Black Cherry and then which I think has Strict Machine on it. And I just was like, didn't realize that like that kind of voice could go over this kind of like synthy, really cool ambient music. There was something that I was always listening, feeling like it had to be big pop or it had to be like really bandy. And it was the first time that I heard like this really cool sounding female voice over these like lush sounds. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do that. And that really changed things. And then I like dug into all that stuff and started listening to like way more 80s stuff in general, which obviously she's really influenced by like Depeche Mode and all that. But I would say Strict Machine was like a big turning point for me.
And then where you're at now, and when you're performing and you're flying all over the world, whenever you feel lonely, because it can be lonely.
Oh my God, so tough.
What song do you fall back on? What's playing?
I really love Warning Sign by Coldplay, which is like from I think it's Rush of Blood to the Head. I think that could be wrong. Before people were shitty about people liking Coldplay. Yeah, I love that song. There's just something so sad about it, and like that lyric of "and the truth is I miss you." It's just like just the way that the song builds. I love all that stuff.
When the truth is I miss you.
And one of your own songs that is your favourite to perform?
Oh, I love performing Super Cool. It's so fun to do, and the crowd, it gets everyone going, and I just like lose myself in that song every time we do it.
She's super, super cool. She's super, super cool.
So when you're stepping off stage, and then afterwards you're hanging out with your mates,
Yes.
what one song brings you all to the dance floor?
Oh, good one. Anything Drake, I feel like, brings everyone to the dance floor. And I feel like especially after a show, too, because it's always like, what's the song? I got my eyes on you. What is that? What song is that? Everything that I need, I got your high love and emotion. Oh my God, we have to sing together, too.
Endlessly.
I can't get
Comment
over you.
underneath this video. What are we singing?
Oh my gosh, why don't we know? Because you're a good girl and you know it. Oh my gosh, what is it?
You act so different.
Going Home.
around me.
Just
Yes.
home, we're
Yes.
going home. Yeah, thank God.
Is it
Jeez.
Margaret Jordan and him? I think they might have done that song.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Yeah, that
I
one
might
always
not.
gets me. Like, even if I'm tired, I feel like I get like a slow jam vibe to it.
Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home.
One track that inspires you and inspires you for greatness.
I think Tiny Dancer is like, that's just such an unbelievable song. And I mean, really, the entire Elton John catalog, but Tiny Dancer is like, everyone screams that chorus, right? And when it comes in with the drum fill and stuff, it's just like, it's so epic and it's so stood the test of time. I love that song.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway.
From here and the future and what lies ahead for you, what one track would be the soundtrack to that?
M83, Midnight City. It actually doesn't have any, like they have like some lyrics, but it has that like sample in it that goes like dun 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 dun, and it has the drum fill that comes in, and it just has so much energy and is like, you just feel like you can like walk off into the sunset like a badass.
So for anyone that's watching this, new artists that want to be in your position,
Yeah.
what advice would you offer them?
Make things that you believe in. Make tons of things. Make things that are bad. Make things that you feel like you'll never want to show anyone, and keep making things until you love it. And then go find people who love it too.
Ariana, keep smashing it.
Thank
keep
you.
doing what you do.
Thank you.
And good luck from here.
Thank you.
It's going to be amazing, I'm sure.
Thanks.
Ariana and the Rose.